Hey friends, thanks for joining me today. Today I have the Gamechanger Audio Bigsby pedal. This has been on my board for about a year or so, and I thought I would just run you through sort of how I typically use it. There's so much you can do with this pedal. It can turn into a vibrato pedal. It can turn into a chorus pedal. You can do presets and have MIDI triggering those presets. You can use it as a whammy pedal. Like the Digitech, huge Tom Morello squeals and dive bombs and all those sorts of things. But anyway, let's look at first just this kind of standard Bigsby treatment. Right now I have it set to just a semitone down, and then, or a half step, if you will. And also I have the detune function happening, which gives it a more of a realistic slack sound. When you would actually depress a Bigsby, each string is kind of going slack at a different rate, and then recalibrating as you come back up. So anyway, here's the sound of the guitar. I have a thin line hollow body here with heavy flat wound strings on it. And then I have one of my favorite reverbs set up in the recording. All right, here we go. Okay, so that's just a half step down. When you're in that mode, you are pressing the pedal a little bit harder. And so let me show you what it looks like to add more semitones. And then you're going to touch the pedal a little more gently. To get a similar effect of that half step down. So if I press hard on it, we're getting into that extreme whammy dive bomb type thing, which is obviously great as well. So I would say, depending on how you're sitting, how your instrument is sitting on you, if you're standing, you may want to simply adjust how many semitones the pedal is set to for the touch, how hard you have to press to get the effect. Okay, I've used it for dive bombs. I've used it for a lot of things. But anyway, with this reverb hanging in here, I think you kind of can probably see where I'm going with that, Now, what I probably wouldn't use this for would be like soulful guitar vibrato bar effects. It doesn't quite have that same kind of subtlety to it, but it's close, but it's just hard to do with your foot comparing. And then there are some things like if I want to use my volume pedal at the same time, I would have to use 2 feet. And so that would be another situation where I probably would just grab a guitar that has a vibrato bar on it. But anyway, let me take it back up to where there's just maybe like 2 semitones, so a whole tone. I use the detune knob on this to have as much of a realistic kind of detuning effect as possible. Um, I won't go into all the ways to operate this pedal because there's other videos that do that. But let me just play just a couple more times for you. That's on the whole tone down setting. So again, I would say it's best to pick something or to pluck something and then do your pitch move, and then as you come out of it, you can start picking again. That's kind of how I would use this pedal. Um, in a track or a band setting, um, you may want to just learn how to finesse that timing, and that to me is what makes this pedal a viable thing as part of your arsenal. So hope you got something out of this, and yeah, have a great one.